I wanted to go over two tickers that has a setup to make a parabolic move, right? So in the past, I've always loved squeezes. To those who know my story, back in 2020, I'm just going to give you an example. GME, they had a squeeze, right? Told all my friends, hey, get in this stock, man. They got the short squeeze, blah, blah, blah. And those contracts went from $200. Like I put in a little $200, right? Because I didn't know that, everything back then. I just wanted to trade, right? I put in $200. Next morning, those contracts went to $9,000, right, total. And that was really my first experience with the short squeeze. So ever since then, it's been a setup that I've always looked for, right? So yeah, I trade the strat, I trade, different little setups here and there, short term stuff, because most of the time, guess what, we're in and out of trades. And sometimes, we swing trade, but we get percentages here and there. Sometimes we get 100%, 200%. But when I see the squeeze, I'm expecting something crazy to happen. And I'm also going to show you INTC here in a minute as well after I go over these trade ideas. Matter of fact, let's get into it real quick. It's not going to hurt. So I'm just going to show you the type of stuff or the type of results that happens from a squeeze. All right. INTC had a squeeze here. Bop. They read up 22%. Right? But we're getting in before the squeeze down here releases. All right. So if you look, bam, we're getting in before it pops. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get a massive gap up. What I'm saying is I like to be in position, right? Before the squeeze, it's called firing, like when the dots go back to green. So right here, this is consolidation. We get orange and red, right? So I don't want to make this video too long explaining the whole thing. Just know it's good. and it pays very well. So I love these type of setups. Like I size up a little bit more when I see squeezes on a daily time frame. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. So like I said, I already explained the squeeze. It has my power candles here. Everything, like all the boxes are checked, right? So this trade, period in the story, GM, as soon as it get over this level, there's 60.59. I'm taking the 62.5 calls. I think they're like $100. It's cheap too, for 1017 and PSX. And now it actually, gave us a buy signal and all this stuff back here. We could have got that, but it's not too late at all. Because if you see the targets, crazy parabolic move. Even if you don't believe this is going to work out, you can at least get the 60% profit. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the 145 calls, 1017. I already did the calculations for you. All you got to do is take the trade. Right? 60% profit. You can at least get that. And of course, I would set I'll give this a little room because we're getting monthlies, right? So I'll come back here at this swing low for my stop, right? So even if something were to happen, I have a stop loss in place. I already, have a set risk getting into this trade. So let's keep it simple, right? So don't sell this unless it gets down to 128.63. Already have your set risk that you want to put into this trade and let it play out. Simple as that. Okay. So like I said, these are the calls: 60%, 250% profit, 500% profit. How do I set my fibs? On squeeze plays, I take the previous swing high and then a previous swing low here. Right in there, and boom. And I'm letting it play out. All right, GM, real quick, real briefly. Okay, we have 60% as well. Okay, 120% profit right here. Just a little, $3 move. Get 120% profit on the 62.5 calls, 1017. then 350% profit here, 600% profit. So I mean, of course, you want to leave runners. So after we get to that little small level there, sell most of your position, sell most of your contracts, and let the runners run. Let's see how far they can go. That's how you do it. Let's get it.